Flotsam and jetsam. One man's seafaring tragedy is another's treasure. It's an event. Aberrat Wilds falls into gloom. And it says, when revealed, when breaking camp ends, each hero may spend up to 4 action points to gain 1 gold per action point spent. Oh, wow. Okay. We do have to place another plot. This is another planes. It's Tentacles of Torment. Thought to be the appendages of some gigantic murk-dwelling beast, the tentacles writhe and flail, each seemingly with a mind of its own. It will be gruesome, hard labour, and a thankless task to dispatch them all, but somebody has to do it. This is an aquatic enemy. Place the top ally from the ally deck face up beneath this card. Okay, let's see what we get. It is a mountaineer. Just before we get going, there's one point I wanted to raise. Actually, this is a question that one of the YouTube viewers, thanks to Michael for the comment and the question. Some of these new ancients have a second attribute. So Count of Torment has 6 influence. These are alternate skills that can be used to defeat the ancients. So you can see that Count of Torment says, battle using influence or fight. The Baron of Hades using sneak or fight. So there's alternate ways of bringing down your ancients. Now as it goes, Call of Kilforth has added more ancient abilities as well. So for the Count of Torment, the second one is new. First hero chooses and returns 1 stone from the map to the supply each night phase. This is something new that Call of Kilforth has added for resources. Now as it goes, I haven't been doing this. Ancient abilities are optional, so it's no big deal, but this extra set of steps in the night phase, if you're using them, should be followed. It's recommended to not use these during your first plays, so it is a way of leveling up the game with different difficulties. Now as it goes, I'm going to do this, and I haven't been doing this, so when our ancient comes out, I'll touch on this again, and we'll put a little correction in, and have these stones coming back from the night. But just keep in your head, every night phase, we should be removing a stone from the map, but we'll come on that later. Alright, so there you go. This is how ancients are different. Gosh, these are cruel, mean-looking things. Wow. How they've emerged from the imagination, I have no idea. They are terrifying. Let's break camp then. We've got all our action points. We can spend 3 of them for 3 gold. We can spend up to 4. Do I want to though? Do you know what? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. There is a chest of gold on the beach, but it's sitting there like a huge temptation, distracting me from my quest. I'm not doing it. Instead, I'm going to sail to the Red Cliffs. I want to go there first and discover the Wind Chaser. Okay, we're sailing to the Red Cliffs. We've moved here. We draw a new encounter. I'm feeling confident. Let's see what it is. It's a quest, Sabotage Mines. Your sponsor and their enemies remain mysteriously anonymous, but who the mines belong to is less relevant than the reward for their destruction. Right? Right. This is similar. It's a 3-3, and these are linked, so we need 6 successes. But look, there's another spell reward. However, I'm not sure this is the right quest. I think this one is slightly easier. It's the same skill level, but I can use my diver here at the ocean. But it is a wonderful trophy. Defeat a place at any location. Well, I've got multiple places with great rewards. Let's think on it. Let's think on it. There is metal here. If I gather that, then I can gain power. Metal's worth power. Let's start with our discover action though. I'm going to discover the Wind Chaser. It's at Red Cliffs. We use an action. We're at Red Cliffs. Wind Chaser is in. Okay. Obviously I could have used the rank as a rumour, but then I lose the card, and I really want to keep this one. We now need a spell, so I think we should confront this quest. Let's do it. We've got 3, 4, 5 study and 1, 2, 3, 4 sneak. Let's do our 5 study. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll the dice. Okay, 1 success. So I've got 1 success on the study. Let's go again. Come on, we can do better than that. One success. That's 2. Let's take another action. And this time we're going to use Deed Endeavour. So we've got our 3 study successes. Now then, let's switch to sneak. Let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sneak. Let's roll the dice. We're going to take an action. We've got 1 success. Then I'm going to take another action. We've got to get 2 more successes. Well, I'm gonna take a Deed Endeavour. I've got 4. That's 2 successes. We've got the 3/3 that we needed. We couldn't use our diver because that only works at oceans. But there we are. We've used up 6 actions. Yeah, 6 actions. Well, 1 was to discover, so 5 actions to complete this. Wow, that's really bad. Okay, Sabotage Mines trophy. Defeat a place at any location. And we get a spell and 2 gold if we want it. I do want the 2 gold. We'll discard this for a spell and then defeat a place. Just looking around the places, we've got the coral reef here, we've got the fragrant clearing. That's a quest. One of these 2. I think the fragrant clearing. No, this one's harder to defeat. Alright, let's take this one, the coral reef. Its reward is 2 gold and a title. We can keep this as a rumour. I'm going to take the 2 gold and I'm going to take the title. Shall I? I don't really have room for it. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. So we get a spell and a title. Let's see what we get. We get title Deck Swabber. We gain 1 clear AP. And then Catch of the Day spell. Sink 1 ship in your location or an adjacent location. Wow, okay, so this is a way to knock out level 6 ships. Nice. This is at the Clear Lagoon. This one's at the Burning Flats. Well, I don't want to go down to the Burning Flats, do I? Right, this spell's nice. And I'd like to put that into play. It needs 3 study. We've got that. So yeah, this is a nice card. I'm happy with that. Alright, good rewards. However, to discover that, we need to go here, right? This is the Clear Lagoon. Yeah, so Clear Lagoon is a problem. It's got 2 encounters there. We've got an action left. We could gather some metal. Incidentally, obstacles do block gathering. right? So they block searching, confronting, and gathering. So remember that. That's the new rule. Obstacles block gathering. I think we rolled 2 more gold, right? Yeah, so we cleared 4 gold in total. Yeah, let's take 2 more gold. I could take a loot. I'm going to take the 2 gold. I'm going to guarantee the money I need. Okay, now we don't really need that deep dive, do we? Interesting. Right, we've got 1 action left. I think we are going to unveil any ship. Let's unveil our galleon. Then I'm going to veil my galleon to move again. I'm going to move here. The deep day of encounter is here, that's fine. Then I'm going to spend an action point to move to another ocean. Happy with that? I think we're happy with that. We can come down to Blue Tides, but I will have to draw another card. But before I do, I'm going to use my Wind Chaser. Search Deed Veil. Search the ocean deck for any card, set it aside, shuffle the ocean deck, and then place the set aside card on top of it. So I can pick which card. I think this is a once per game thing though, yeah? Limit once per game, yeah. So let's go through and have a look and see what ocean cards we would like. I mean, something that's not too tricky, I think. I think maybe an ocean-going animal, an enraged worm. Why don't we try that? All right, this is going on top. Let's shuffle this up. And this is the card that we're drawing. An enraged worm. A rarer sight in the northern frontiers, the worms are driven ever closer to populated towns by the relentlessly encroaching gloom. It is an animal, so I can use my cattle merchant to veil it and automatically defeat it. We're going to get 2 gold or a loot and then an item. I'm going to take a loot and an item, I think. Yep. Okay, so let's draw a loot. I mean, 2 gold is good, but you never know. I don't know what's in this bag, and I've been drawing lots of gold. It's 1 gold. All right, we were unlucky. I'm sure there are more exciting things in there than that. And an item. Okay. It is leather breeches. Item, attire, veil, prevent the loss of 1 HP, and it's found at Sierra Herba. Nice. Well, I don't have room for many more assets now. And we're pretty much reaching the end of the game, except I can do this. Deed Veil. Relocate any enemy to a location adjacent to its current location. We're going to use Eerie Mediator to send the deep ones to an adjacent location. Possibly the Burning Flats or Soaring Peaks. Soaring Peaks. There we go. Let's push them out of the way. Nice. Let's push on then. Next night. And it is an ill wind that blows. The red cliffs fall into gloom. I don't know where they are. That's over here. And then it says, weather from Hades fell gloom from beyond, and for whom the bell tolls, time marches on. This is a weather effect, so it's going to replace tropical sunshine. And it says, when revealed, draw and fully resolve 1 more night card. Okay. All right, so this basically ends this weather effect, right? I think that's all it does. Okay, draw and reveal 1 more night. And it's another weather. Oh my gosh, it was a precursor to a tidal wave. Cinderdome falls into gloom. Cinderdome is here. A tidal wave. When revealed, place 2 obstacles at each location for each plot it has. Okay, That's here, here, and here. And then it says, map, when breaking camp ends, all heroes relocate to either a location with a plot or an adjacent location. Their choice. Weather effects. Well, I don't mind relocating. I was trying to get here. I don't want to go up to there, but I could go in here, couldn't I? Yeah, I see no problem with that. Right, let's refresh. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to flip my fated doubloon should be on this side. I used that, didn't I? Yep. All right. I'm just wondering whether we put in Animal Handler to replace the Diver, or perhaps we go and take down a plot. No, I think we're going to stick to our plan. Let's veil our galleon to move. We're heading in here. It's a neutral ship, so that's not so bad. And now I'm going to discover this spell, Catch of the Day, in the Clear Lagoon. Is where we are. Yep, there's already an encounter here, you see. Right, let's do it. Let's take an action. Discover this spell. As huge as the latest shipping vessels have become, time, experience, and fear have taught sailors one thing: there's always a bigger fish. We could now veil and cast this spell. It needs 3 study. We've got 5 currently. 3, 4, 5. And with this, we could sink this friendly blue drake. It's a strength 6. There's also a ship here. That's a strength 2, 3, 6, 5. Yeah, this one. Let's see what surprises this has. Chain shot. Gain 1 power permanently. Oh wow, now my galleon can actually go up to 6 on its own. Wow. Nice. I kind of wish I'd had that sooner. Okay, let's regale. So spend 5 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2 gold left. And we need a spell, which we have. We need rank, which we have. And we need an ally, which we have. Okay, we've completed chapter 4. And for our spell, I'm actually going to, now that we've completed this, I'm going to discard it for its gold value. So when you regale, you can either keep the asset or discard it and take its gold value. So I'm going to do that and take 5 gold. So this regale action is paid for itself. 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Now we increase our health once more. I'm going to take an extra action next time. We will gain a skill level. We have wit or player of games. Wit says gain 1 confront action point and 1 token is added to this card with a limit of 3. Discard those tokens to add that number of successes to a test. Player of games adds half our influence, round up, to an influence or fight test. I'm going to take player of games. This is what I like. And there we go, we've completed chapter 4. And here we are then, we've reached our finale. It's at the Scarn Isle. This is the despot we must overthrow. It's a strength 7 sneak test. Oh wow, that's our weakest skill. The bad news is, the Scarn Isle is right here where the Kraken is located. We can't keep that thing there. We've got a few actions left to do this anyway. So, first thing I'm going to do is use my boat racer, unveil my galleon. Then I'm going to use my eerie mediator. Let's get this Kraken out of here. I'm going to put him up here. This Kraken's been around quite a bit, right? Now we're going to use our galleon again and move to Angel's Cradle. We're going to have an encounter here. It's a forest location. I don't want it to be anything too dodgy. It's a lively thicket, a place of respite in the forest. Twittering birds, ample berries, and skittering wildlife lend this glade a glittering natural beauty, somehow at odds with these dangerous times. Have you strayed into a dream? Right, I like this one, but it needs 4 successes linked. Here we got study and sneak. Rewards 2 gold. Title. I think we're just going to treat this as a safe location. I'm going to take an action. Oh no, let's leave it for now. I'm going to take an action, and it says we may perform 1 move action here to move directly to Sierra Herba. So I'm doing that. Sierra Herba is up here. This is a mountain location, so we do have a new encounter. It is a quest, retrieve plunder. Again, another linked one, 3 study, 4 sneak, and we can gain 2 gold or 2 AP as a trophy. There's a spell reward here, 3 gold. Pretty good. It's a quest, but I'm not going to get distracted by these little side quests. Instead, I'm going to discover Sierra Herba with an action, the leather breeches. An item of attire, uniquely attire. I don't have any attire, so that's coming into play. Nice. Right, next action. From here we can, with an action, we can skip right back to Angel's Cradle, where there's a lively thicket. And then take an action, move here. Last action, oh no, take this back. Take this back. Do I want to grab this wood? Am I safe to camp here tonight? I think we are. Yeah, this is not in gloom yet. I think I'm going to use my last 2 actions to just grab this 2 wood. Wood helps you overcome obstacles. If I want to, I could take out one of these plots and use this wood to get rid of those obstacles. I think that's it. So we've had a good day. We have completed a chapter, and we now know that our enemy is down here at the Scarn Isle, where there is a tranquil shore. Pretty safe. All right, that's it. Let's end the night. We have Sea Dog Dens. The teal eaves are falling into gloom. This is a forest. Teal eaves are right here at the fragrant clearing. Now, each encounter gains a +1 to each attribute. The pirate dens are labyrinthine and multifarious. When revealed, sea dogs repair their ships, and blue drakes lose 1 fate. We are a blue drake, we are losing a fate, and we get to choose sides. Add 1 stone from the supply to any planes. Okay, where am I going to add it? I think down at the Scarn Isle. I'm happy with that. And we lose our last fate. That I'm not happy about. Now, do we want to stay blue drake? I think we do. We're going to stay blue drake. Again, I'm just looking at the ships and the places I'm going. Well, it was another positive for the sea dogs. I'm hoping that means the odds are more in favour of blue drakes. Hard to tell. Right, let's break camp. And of course, tidal wave says we need to relocate. So I'm going to relocate here. We could deal with the plot. Do I want to do this yet? This one says discard a stranger rumour. I don't have a stranger rumour. This one loses 4 APs. This one sacrifices a tome. I don't have a tome. So I can't actually do this one or this one. The only one I can do is Tentacles of Torment. I think I'm going to focus on the Fatal Coup. Yes. Okay. Let's sail. I'm going to use my galleon to sail. We've got a sea encounter, which is, oh my gosh, a Scylla. To commit the slaying of Scylla would be remarkable. so remarkable as to be ludicrous. Oh my gosh, we've got an enemy here. 4 HP. Wow, what a beast. Well, I don't need to face it just yet because I can use my deed, Eerie Mediator, to move it. I want to move it. I want to stay focused on what I'm doing. Let's push him back behind the cerulean pools to the clear lagoon. Let's unveil my ship and then use its action to move to the Scarna Isle. We are pretty good at staying focused. Right, we're going to try and take down the despot. We need 7 sneak successes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only got 4. Now I can do that with Endeavour, can't I? I can use an action, flip, that's 1 success. Use an action, flip, that's 2 successes more, so that takes it to 3. We're doing sneak tests, so I can't use this yet. We're going to take an action. I'm going to try again. Add 1 more success and flip my doubloon. Take an action, add 2 successes, that's 6, flip my doubloon. And I think I'm just going to take an action, flip my doubloon and grab the 7th. So I've taken 5 actions to get 7 successes to overthrow this despot. We've completed the fatal coup and managed to, because of all the actions we've had, sneak up on this despot and sneak a dagger in his side. Our reward, a risen champion, a shadow totem. We don't have any shadows, and it gives us +3 to our sneak. Enters play, draw 2 titles and put them into play as assets. Gain 2 resources of your choice from the supply. Interesting. Can we use this as an asset? It's a totem, which will help us take down that plot. We probably don't need these 2 now. The alternative is we take 12 gold. Oh, this is a tough choice. I do have lots of gold already. This is a thing. I think I'm going to do it. Let's get rid of the Wind Chaser. Risen Champion comes in. I like this. I even like this. 2 resources. I'm going to take 2 food. In fact, I'm going to take a food and a wood. I'm going to take another wood. And we draw 2 titles. Okay. We've got a Sea Dog Bosun and a Cannoneer. Do we put these in as assets? I think we do, don't we? It says 2 titles and put them into play as assets. Okay. Deed Veil, defeat an aquatic enemy at your location. Oh, wow. A Cannoneer, that's amazing. And then the Sea Dog Bosun enters play, gain a loot, gives us 1 influence. Alright, that does help. So, who are we going to replace? We'll get rid of the diver. And then we get rid of the leather breeches. Although the breeches are cool. Prevent the loss of 1 HP. Can we just get rid of this? I think we just get rid of this. Just get rid of... Yeah, just sacrifice... Oh no, I want this. We're getting rid of the breeches. Okay. Yes. Wow, that was good. I think... Well, actually, before we do anything, this guy's coming in, and he's coming in at the Aberrat Wilds. The Count of Torment. A zealous devotion to the torture of living things has afforded the Count an honoured presence at the forefront of the Overlord's assault on Kilforth. There he is, an ancient demon with 9 health and We can battle using influence or fight. 6 battle, 6 influence. Fight, I think, is where we're going to go, but he's going up here where these obstacles are. And this says battle, trap, sacrifice 1 skill and 1 stone. Any hero who cannot is eliminated. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I've completely forgotten this. Sacrifice 1 skill and 1 stone. Any hero who cannot is eliminated from the game. So I need stone. And in the night phase, when a plane's location falls into gloom, place 1 random plot card on it. Okay, we did that, right? First hero chooses and returns 1 stone from the map to the supply. Ah, I didn't do that. And Count of Torment heals 2 HP. Incidentally, you don't have to use plots and abilities on your first game. Just leave them out. But I failed to read this. I should have read this. First hero chooses and returns 1 stone from the map to the supply. So every night phase this should have been happening. I mean, we've had tons of nights. So all this stone should actually be over here. In 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 of them over here. I think we did place 1, didn't we? Which was here. And we've just gathered 2 resources from the supply. So I'm actually going to take 2 stone. That's what I should have done. Okay. Instead of that, food and wood. And then Count of Torment heals 2 HP. Okay, Count of Torment was not on the map, hadn't lost any. Okay. Now, this is important, though, so this is why I should pay attention, because battle, when we enter a battle with this thing, we've got to sacrifice a skill and 1 stone, and any hero who can't is eliminated from the game. So we've only got 3 attempts at defeating this thing. Wow. Okay, this is tough. No, actually, this stone's not. That's actually going to get swallowed right back up again, because although this happened during the night phase, place the stone back on, this stuff happens after the end of the night phase. This is the last thing that happens. So this ancient would have removed that stone straight away. Okay. I don't think it matters. I think we're still okay. But we do gain a loot, right? We played this. Hero enters play, gain 1 loot. Yes. Okay. Let's grab our loot. Oh man. We gain things, we lose things. It's a real mixed up puzzle. Pieces of 8. Take or flip a fated doubloon. Interesting. Now that might help. For now, though, I want to take an action and I want to move. I'm going to use my Centaur's ability to gallop, move 2 non-ocean locations, ignoring the one we passed through. So I'm moving 1 or 2, plains, forest. Nothing's happening here except I'm then going to use my Cannoneer. Deed, Veil, defeat an aquatic enemy at your location, which is the Scylla. Okay. Trophy, sacrifice 1 title, then defeat an enemy at another location, if I wish. 4 gold and an item. I'm not sure I want to defeat another enemy. I don't want to sacrifice a title. I want to keep this Sea Dog Bosun, and I want to keep my Cannoneer. So no, I'm not going to do that. But let's grab a... Do I want the 4 gold? I don't even think I want the 4 gold. I'm just going to take a loot and an item, a rumour of an item. Another loot. And we have... please don't let it be more gold. A rusted pistol. Add 1 success to a fight test. Oh, this I like. And then an item, a rumour of an item. We have a cutlass. An item, weapon. Your foe rolls 1 less die this round. Gives 1 sneak. Can be found at the Azure Reef. Alright, I like that too. Doesn't help with that fight against the ancient. in terms of skills, but that bit could help. Another rumour. Tooth crags. Okay.